Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, they never come down. We use the same channel for both our Daytona location as well as our PA showroom. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it has been sold and it's no longer available. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories throughout the United States, but more importantly, we install them. So if you're watching one of our classic car presentations and you decide, you know what, I like that car, but I want a different wheel and tire package, I want power steering added, I want power brakes added, I want AC added, I want the dash changed out, I want headers, I want a custom exhaust, I want a custom interior, the list goes on and on and on. Pretty much anything you can think of to do to your classic ride, we can accommodate if you allow us the time prior to your vehicle leaving. This way, when you get your new car and you're all excited to go out and drive it, you don't have to ship it to a shop where they have it for 2 or 3 weeks doing the work to it. You can get the car to arrive to you turnkey. Hankster's Garage. Check us out. This car today is going to be a real nice classic car for somebody. And the reason I say that is we have power steering, we have power brakes, we have AC, we have a convertible. Let's check it out. I'm talking about a 1973 Ford Mustang. 351 under the hood. It's red in color. It has a black convertible top. We will check out the vehicle here in its entirety throughout this presentation. But like I said, 351. You can't really see it because it's buried in the firewall up here. That is a power brake booster, so the car does have power brakes. This contraption right here that's in your way, so you can't see the power steering reservoir that's buried underneath here, that is the AC compressor. The car does have AC and it does work. And I told you the power steering reservoir is down underneath the AC compressor. Power steering, power brakes, 351 and air. And I told you that it is, well, let me get the hood down here. It is a drop top car. So red and black color combination, really awesome color combination on this car. First of all, you have the flat black hood scoop here with the 351 Ram Air logo on the side of it. The paint on the top of the hood, top of the fenders, really nice on the car. No clear coat fade, no bubbling issues, no cracking issues, really nice paint up top. Let's check out the front fascia and grille area. Same deal. Really nice paint on the front bumper, around the headlights, the nose of the hood, your headlight bezels. The chrome seems to be in nice condition. Down low you have a lower front spoiler. That is plastic, and that looks to be in pretty good shape and all in one piece as well. Continuing around the side of the car, you will notice a couple things. Number one, you have radial tires. It says so right on the tire. Raised white letter tires. Factory Ford wheels. The chrome looks to be in good shape there. You have chrome wheel opening moldings on all 4 corners. While our camera is there, let's take a look at the paint down low. There's no paint issues on the bottom of the front fender on the driver's side. Real nice red and black throughout the car. So the black portion is vinyl, it's not paint, but you know, there's no cracking or bubbling underneath the vinyl itself going on in the metal. You do have lower rocker molding covers. Those are in pretty good condition as well. Let's check out the front windshield. That glass is nice and clear. It also is not chipped or cracked in any position here. The chrome that encompasses the front windshield is also in nice shape. Dual mirrors on the car. They're painted the same color red as the car. One on the driver door, one on the passenger door. While we're at the driver door, let's take a look at door fitment. Your door gaps are uniform from the top of the door to the bottom. to the fit of the front fender and to the fitment of the rear quarter, as well as the lower rocker. There's no door protrusion there going on in the bottom, or tapping against the front fender there. All your door alignment, door fitment on the driver's side door is nice. So when we do a convertible presentation in the showroom, we do it with the top down for reasons that you can see the interior better. So let's take a look in the car at the dash pad. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. The interior itself is red, of course. You have red vinyl that encompasses a red cloth inlay on both the driver's and passenger's front and rear seats. It is an automatic car. Center console seems to be in pretty good shape. I will pop the door so we can see inside the car. Door panels look to be in pretty decent condition there. The bottom portion of the door panel is like a cloth material. That is not heavily stained or deteriorated. The wood grain here in the center of the door looks to be in pretty decent condition. We will put the front seat forward here. We'll take a look in the back seats. So the cloth and vinyl portions of the interior look to be in good shape. Take the floor mat out here. The carpeting is not new. It does show signs of age in certain areas. However, it is not excessively ripped up or torn or anything like that. Just does show a little bit of color fade. Not terrible. If it was terrible, we would have put new carpet in. So front floor mat, driver's side, in pretty decent condition. And once again, your carpeting is not torn up, excessively stained, ripped, anything like that going on. Power top, we'll find out if that works here in just a little bit when we do the test drive portion. But I told you the center console's in nice condition, and so is the driver's seat here. You see the vinyl's not torn. Your cloth material, not only is it not torn, but it's not heavily stained or doesn't show significant signs of age. It's a pretty nice interior in the car. Continuing on with the exterior presentation, the paint on the rear quarter is the same as it was on the hood, the fender, the driver's door. All the paint on the car is really nice. I would consider an above average paint job. It's really nice. So when I'm looking at paint, I'm looking, is the color laid uniform? The answer to the question on this car is yes, it is. Is there any clear coat fade? Not that I've seen yet. And there's also no debris in the paint. There's no blistering or cracking in the paint. So far, on the hood and down the entire driver's side, paint's in nice shape. There is a little tiny small dent there in the wheel opening molding. Not sure if the camera picks that up or not, but it's a small tiny little dent. So the car does have a matte black spoiler on it that matches that front hood scoop, and that's in good shape. All of your rear chrome paint, taillight bezels, gasket cap, everything in real nice shape. You have dual chrome exhaust, chrome on the rear bumper's in nice condition. The rubber on the rear bumper looks to be in good shape. You got a Mustang badge there on the passenger side of the deck lid. Deck lid fits good to the driver and passenger side rear quarters. Looking in the trunk. Trunk mat, no jack, no spare. We didn't take it out. This is how we got the car. Peel back that trunk mat a little bit. Show you the trunk. No issues there. Trunk mat's in good shape. Passenger side of the car. So when we're standing at this angle, it's always a good angle to go ahead and look down the side of the car. When you hear people talking about classic cars, they ask the question, is it a straight car? What they're referring to is the panel fitments. What the rear quarter looks like, what the passenger door looks like. Are there any waves or ripples or signs of subpar body work? And the answer to the question on this car is no. The car is real nice and straight down the side. Passenger side front fender, door, rear quarter, everything lines up nicely. There's no paint issues. We'll do a pan here real quickly of the bottom of the quarters and the bottom of the passenger side door. There's no paint issues with the paint. I told you the bottom portion of the door, fender, quarter, there are black vinyl there down low. But if there was any kind of metal issues, you know, it would be protruding through the vinyl, and it's not happening on this vehicle. Passenger side interior. Door panel, once again, it's in nice shape. Your wood grain's not worn out. The vinyl portion and plastic portion of the door is in pretty decent condition. The lower portion is a cloth material. It's not heavily stained, it's not torn, the door panel itself is not warped. I told you already it's an automatic car. You can see when we open up the passenger side door, the courtesy lights illuminate into the floor. Dash pad looks to be in good order. We'll check and see if that radio works when we're on the test drive. Great car, great color combination, loaded with, loaded with options. So, Mustang badge on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. Once again, the paint, nice, both high and low. I haven't seen anything to point out as far as a paint issue on this vehicle. There's no fish eyes, there's no debris in the paint, there's no clear coat fade. You know, whatever issues, problems occur on a classic car in terms of paint, there's really no issue on this car. It's a really nice paint job throughout the entire vehicle. And it's an awesome color combination. And to have a classic car with the luxury of, you know, especially here in Florida where we can drive these things, we're fortunate enough to be able to drive them year round. You know, if it's a 75-degree day, a 70-degree day, you can drop the convertible top. You can let the sun shine in. And if it's a 95-degree day and maybe you can't stand it with the convertible top down, you can put it up and kick on the AC. 1973 Ford Mustang convertible 351. We're going to take it on a test drive, and we're also going to put it on the rack. Everything we are doing in this video presentation you can do yourself when you visit our showroom, which is what I encourage you to do. Listen, we are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not new cars. There's going to be paint flaws and defects. There's going to be interior flaws and defects. You know, you're going to have some TLC you're going to have to put into the car. You know, you're going to have a dead battery now and then, and, you know, things like that. However, the classic car industry, business, hobby is extremely fun. The cars turn heads. You know, when a classic car's going down the road, you're like, look at that thing, you know. And it doesn't really even matter what it is. It's just the nostalgia of the classic car. They're fun to collect, they're fun to own, they're fun to drive, they're fun to tinker with, make your own, put those new wheels and tires on it. You know, a lot of guys we sell cars to, they're ordering stuff for it before the car even leaves our facility, you know, because they're excited. It's exciting. And we love doing it. We have 70 of them here in our showroom, and it's fun every day to buy them, to sell them, to talk to people like you on the phone and through email and text message that are interested in purchasing vehicles from us. It's a very cool deal we have here in Daytona Beach. But I was saying, we encourage you guys to come in person. This way, we'll pull the car outside for you. You can look at the paint real good up close and personal in the sunshine. We'll put it in the air for you if you want us to. You can check out the floor pans, the suspension components, the tire condition. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car reacts, accelerates, stops, starts, steers. You know, this way when the car shows up wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car firsthand for yourself. We do a lot of sight unseen business. In fact, that's how the majority of our business is conducted. We get visitors to our showroom and they'll ask the question, people really buy these things without coming to see them? And the answer is yes, more commonly than you might think. And we sell a lot of units between our two showrooms. Think about it, our PA location has been there over 22 years, and we've been doing it 8 years here in Daytona. And between the two showrooms, we move a lot of cars. But, you know, we make a lot of people happy. But if you're a more specific or particular buyer, please visit our showroom in person. Not only will we let you look at the car and show you the car in its entirety, but we'll also explain to you some of the responsibilities that come with owning a classic car. You know, how to maintain it, how to store it, what kind of gas to use, what kind of oil to use, you know, things like that. Let's take it outside. 73 Ford Mustang, we'll put it up in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a short little test drive presentation in the car to show you how it runs out. Underneath our 73 Ford Mustang convertible, there's disc brakes up front. The oil pan looks dry, it's dark up there. I don't know, you're probably not really going to be able to see anything. I can barely see it and I'm standing right underneath it, but there's a shot of it anyways. Now let's talk about things we can see, like the frame rails. The frame rails on this car are in fantastic shape. Tranny pan. Tranny pan's nice and dry. Now that is exposed and you can see it. So when you have a transmission issue, you're going to want to look at the tranny pan, which on this car is dry. You're going to want to look at your tail shaft and then your speedo cable. Those are your three usually problematic areas when it comes to transmission leaks. Floor pans on this car look to be in good condition. I don't see anything patched or spliced or siliconed or anything like that going on. The exhaust system looks to be in pretty good shape. The pipes, I don't see any rust holes, rot holes, pinholes. Moving back further to the mufflers, I do not see anything there either in terms of holes or rust. Drum brakes in the rear. At the end of your pipes, you have some chrome tips that you already saw in the showroom. The gas tank appears to be in good shape. It's not caved in or punctured in any way. Frame rails on the car look good, going up over the rear end and continuing all the way to the rear bumper. Tires on the car have plenty of tread left, and there is no dry rot or crack in the treads, so that's a good thing. Good car underneath. We're going to set it down and we're going to take it on a test drive, show you how the car runs. Before we do that, let's discuss how we pay for this vehicle. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank, and the more common form of payment is bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. 10% down is going to be your minimum, so if you're talking about a $50,000 car, you're talking about $5 grand out of pocket. You can do more if you'd like to. However, they're going to require a minimum of 10% no matter what your credit score is. No prepayment penalty on the loans. So if you get approved for a 10-year loan on the car and you pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that. So that makes it a nice loan to have as well. Once the vehicle is funded in full, it goes through a pre-delivery inspection. The process includes torquing lug nuts, checking tire pressure, checking all your fluid levels, making sure the wipers work, horn works, reverse lights work. They're old cars. Anything can happen at any time. I deal with it every day, trust me. Anything can start leaking, anything can stop working. Therefore, we put it through one last final shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. Make sure it's good to go. Once it's through inspection, the guy's green lighted, it goes through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched for pickup. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. However, if you're in a more difficult destination, and if you are, you probably know who you are, allow us 3, 4, 5 business days to get a truck here. But I promise you, the whole process works a lot faster than you might think it does. We do this quite often, many times per month, and even more times per year. So we will get your vehicle as soon as we possibly can. We know you're excited to get the car. We're excited we earned your business and earned you as a customer. So we will make sure your ride gets there safe and sound as timely as it possibly can. Let's set our 73 Mustang convertible down on the ground, take it for a little test run here in Daytona Beach. Inside our 73 Mustang, horn, turn signals, drivers, passengers. Over there, let's do fuel gauge. That works. Let's see what that odometer reads there. 13,533. That is not the actual miles. True miles, unknown. We have no records of the rebuild of the transmission, the engine, when the paint work was done, nothing. If we know it, we'll tell you in this video presentation, but I can tell you it's a nice car. The clock doesn't work. We don't fix clocks, so you can rest assured that when the car shows up, that clock will not be ticking. The AC will be blowing cold though. And it does blow really nice and cold. We got the top down. It's only about 75 right now, so we're just going to do a top down presentation. Wipers. Power top. I assure you it goes all the way up and all the way down. I'm not going to waste your precious time showing you that, but it does go all the way up and all the way down. Radio works.
Book your trip today at avelloair.com and say
So,
hello.
we got a lot of good stuff going on in this car. I told you in the showroom, dash pad's good. Steering wheel's in pretty good shape. Center console looks to be in nice condition. I don't see anything cracked. A little wear mark there on the ashtray, but that's about it. Yeah, we're idling nicely. We're not stalling out. Car's not running real rough. I like it. Let's take it on a drive. Let me tell you something. I buy and sell a lot of classic cars. I know a turd when I see one, and I know a good one when I see one, and this is a good one. So if you're looking for a nice classic car that has steering, brakes, air, convertible, this is the one for you. The car's got a real nice smooth ride to it. Look at how smooth that car is riding out. The speedo works and it's accurate. Steering on the car is real nice and tight. There's no any kind of excessive noise coming from the car, squeaks, rattles. There is zero vibration. I'm telling you, the car rides like a brand new car. It really has a nice ride to it. There's no front end vibration. There's no tire vibration, engine tranny. It's just a nice vehicle. We'll take it to the traffic light here, show you how the brakes work. Then we'll run it up through a couple gears, try to get it fit. Look at that. Look at the brakes. It's not yanking the car one direction or the other. There's no kind of heavy pulsation or vibration in the brake system. The car stops just like it should. You don't have to stand on the brake pedal to make the car stop. We're nicely idling here. We're not, you know, it's not blah, 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 starving for fuel or trying to suck air. Or tranny shifts, awesome. I don't know if I've ever driven a car with a transmission shifts that nice. Perfect. This is a nice vehicle. So you can see I'm catching up to traffic in front of me, but we're 50 miles an hour right now. Once again, the steering wheel's aligned completely straight. There's no front end vibration going on. The car doesn't jerk to the left or jerk to the right when you let go of the steering wheel. It's just a real nice 1973 Ford Mustang. It has a 351, not a 302. It has AC and it works, it's hooked up. It has power steering, it has power brakes, it has a power top, and the power top works. Let me tell you something, when I buy a car like this, I usually have to fix something. You know, either the compressor's there, but the AC's not hooked up, or the top was power, but it doesn't work anymore. You know, this had a working power top, it had working AC, you know, the car's just been well cared for, and you can tell that when you're driving it and when you're underneath it and when you're around the vehicle. It's just the body lines of the car, you know, the overall fitment, condition, the drive, the ride, you know. There's a lot of contributing factors where you could tell this car hasn't been, you know, heavily molested over the years. It's a nice, solid, well put together vehicle. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this 73 Mustang, and there will be 100 of them since it's top-up, top-down photos. By the way, the convertible top's in fantastic shape. You'll see that in the photos. At full retail price, our 73 Mustang includes shipping to you in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. This warranty is good on engine, transmission, and rear end. Internal components. The rest of the car is as is. So, batteries, brakes, tires, starters, alternators, oil pan gasket leaks, those are all things that are not covered by the warranty. But any major mechanical failures are. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It is negotiable within reason. We negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, no exceptions to that, so you don't have to bother asking that question. Also, the shipping comes off. At full retail price, it's a turnkey deal for you. We vest the driver, make sure they're good to go to carry the car, they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured. We set up the pickup, we arrange the delivery, we make the payment to the carrier. At a negotiated cost, you're going to do that on your own. Whether it's through your own carrier, whether it's through your own opener enclosed trailer, whether you're coming to drive the car home, or whether you want us to refer you to a shipping broker that can assist you with that whole procedure. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. And one last time, our website is hanksters.com. This is a fantastic car, and if you're in the market for a nice classic car convertible with air, I would highly suggest that you jump on this one. Hanksters.com, Daytona Beach, Florida, Hanksters Hot Rods. Check us out.